guys, we're back. So the snake just flew away. It really was a bird. So someone
yeah, it was my bad.
Baby bird, but
my bad.
We gotta try to get it out of here before one of these fast dogs gets a hold of it.
Like a little baby crane.
Well, I told that story before about how that one landed in the yard that one time when I had every single dog out. And I was sitting there kung fu fighting it. And so now it's going around. It's trying to get out of the yard. I got it over in this corner, but there's some double fence right there, so it couldn't get through. It bit me in the hand.
It did.
And then like about 3 days later, my hand was bruised, or I don't know, it was like turning purple or something. And then I was looking up, like if I could catch like some South American disease from this bird or something. I swear to God, I was going to go to like urgent care. I was just convinced. I was like,
sure. Well, that's
it was like bruised my hand. I don't know what it did, but it hurt. Anyway, so what we're looking at too with this dog, you guys, is decorum on the leash. And that's what this dog has. No finesse on the leash at all. And this is not a longer leash, because we have bad equipment. We have two kinds of equipment. Collars, electronic collars, and a variety of, not the right leash. But, this dog, it's not like I'm saying, well, he needs basic obedience. We're talking about, behavior modification through obedience. By being able to, teach him really to subordinate an impulse. And that's not as easy as it sounds. And I'm very sure you're thinking of that. Yeah, it's not, because we tried it. So I'm just adding my pager right there in every turn. I'm being very deliberate. And I am saying to myself, I'm planning on winning the battle of attrition. Because that's my job. So I'm going to watch him if he starts even looking at this bulldog. I'm going to need the bells except for these trees. So again, a couple different things are happening. I also want to start getting him to go down. I'm going to tell you what his problem is. It's this looming little bulldog. And he's got a strange long nail. I'm sure you guys know all about that. I'm going to zoom in on that later. I had one that had that one time. Except for it was on its middle nail. All right, I'm telling you, he's really sizing up this bulldog. I'm not gonna make him down right now, because that's gonna make him too uncomfortable. Axel, good, but if he sits, good boy, Axel. He's not at eye level. You see, he's afraid of this dog. Partly because he doesn't really have any experience with other dogs. Axel. And, what it's boiling down to is their proximity to him. It ends up being, and the weird thing is it is like Jessica's dogs, because, he was beaten up or bullied probably by the older dog that died, Axel. And so that's partly why he doesn't know what their next move is going to be. He's not expecting them to be like gentle. Axel, my job is really sit. Certainly not set up. And the reason I'm doing it like that with him sitting, because I don't want to set up a conflict with food. He's so much taller than that bulldog. And again, that's, I'm identifying the problem. So if a lot of his attacking and stuff is out of fear, then, we're going to take a different route. Again, we're talking about a 7-year-old dog here, so... No, but honestly, if you told me this dog was 4, I would believe you. And I'm just, I'm just tapping on my pager right there. Right there, I'm holding it down.
I'm just trying.
So I want the dog to understand, the pager's me communicating on and off the leash. on the leash, you're not going to be able to, you know, and I would hope that you would be disturbed if I said, well, now I'm going to put a pinch collar on him and jerk him around as a way to gain finesse. All right, so this is the, here comes my little crazy little blind dog. Skylar! This is like deja vu from the other day, isn't it? It's the exact same thing.
Every day he's doing this. This is his thing.
Skylar!
It's his new thing now.
That's right to the fence. It's going to be too sad. All right, so
He'll make it eventually.
I'm very surgical about how I take the leash off. I don't make anything happen. Skylar! I'm also going to let Axel know. I'll tell you who we're not going to have a problem with. That little blind dog. I do have my finger on the button, and I do have my mic on 90. I think, you know, I'm okay on 80. Skylar! Skylar! So he's kind of spotted. He's doing the same thing. All right, no, he's turning. No, now he's turning again. Skylar!
And there he goes. Poor little...
There he comes. He's got some sense or something. He's got to be able to smell the trail where we walk. So I'm
Oh, there he goes.
Let this dog know.
Good
And when I'm
job.
going to let him know it is if he looks at that dog. And I'm going to let him know by virtue of the pager. Skylar. Mommy's here, Skylar. Axel. So he's even actually kind of jumping for the treat right there. I like that. So I'm saying to myself, what have I got? And I'm definitely not getting a dog that's less interested in the treat. But I'm starting to structure the, you know, the feeding and stuff too. Obviously, you're not going to take a dog and give it, you know, a huge bowl of food and then try to come out there and start using treats, especially in a 7-year-old dog. But it's going good. You know, and I don't know, you guys, whether there's any kind of, you know, obedience classes or anywhere that you could take him, you know, for something for him to do. Axel, good boy. And that was just kind of a glance in that direction, but I'm letting him know. Let me steer you back over this way. All right, look, this little cuckoo's, now he's trying to figure out where the gate is so we can go.
Oh, yeah. Without us.
Oh, he's gone now.
It's over. He found his pond friends. He's
Well,
like,
yeah,
oh, now I know where I'm at.
He's right there, but then he'll probably...
Now I know where I'm at.
All right, so I can, you know, what I'm saying to myself is I do, and this is how I would describe it. I have a rough draft of an ability to push this dog with this pager. Axel. So that's where I'm at, and he's doing great. Bye.